Okay, we're live again. Alright, so we've got no surprises off of stars. Bodrum, Kimpaz, Azula, Kiid. The Stone Cold Stunners up against Hydra's Azheri, Tongpu, Vyrastai, and Reklah. They've still got Irake, still got 2 times double smite. And then Tongpu for a little bit of utility and damage against the mages in terms of chaining and spit. Not sure how I feel about the lineup overall. I like Tongpu. I think I might have preferred Perrin to be in there instead of Vyrastai. I know you're losing a smite, but you get a little more consistent damage output. Still, we'll see how Reklah's confident in what they're doing. So happy to see how this shakes out. I think Hydra definitely has a pretty reasonable chance here. And so it'll be neat to see. Oh, I should, well, the Irake from Azheri misses. Kimpaz dropping cones like nobody's business, because that's what he'd do. Bodrum is using zombies to rescue, which is interesting. If it does kind of look like Kimpaz got Holy Smited based on that damage right there on that cone. I don't think cone is supposed to do... Well, no, it's back up, so I don't know. I'm not sure if he's smited or not. Hard to keep track of what all is going on right now. It's just kind of a mess at the moment. Bodrum has a geared Dracolich, so there's that. Fortunately for Hydra, they do have Tongpu, and that Dracolich is a chain post for him. But we'll see. And Bodrum using the Dracolich to rescue as well. Figures it's got plenty of health and durability to tank as much as it needs to. You got kind of a bit of a stalemate here until Kimpaz does pick up the flag. Are Hydra going to counter capture is the question, or are they going to try and fight it out a little bit and then capture a little bit later? I tend to kind of prefer, against the aggressive captures, go kind of fight it out a little bit while they're at the disadvantage with a player that can't move, and then try and go, if you need to, go and stall the capture afterwards. But then that runs the risk of not making it in time or getting the capture blocked. So Hydra goes for the safe play, and Tongpu picks up the flag. But Bodrum on his Dracolich has decided to solo the enemy team, which is what he's best at. If I'm Hydra here, I would probably just let Bodrum and Tongpu duke it out on their own. I mean, Bodrum has the built-in chain post with the Drake Lich, so take advantage of it. Looks like they're going to try and rescue Tongpu, but I mean, honestly, it's not exactly ideal. There we go. Now we're getting the chains from Tongpu. But his team seems kind of determined to fight with him. And he just broke group, chaining Azheri. Azheri regroups. I don't like the fact that they're letting Bodrum solo them. Just let Tongpu and Bodrum duke it out on their own. I feel like would be the better play. Tongpu gets totally smited, so that kind of throws that option out the window. Tongpu is pretty much screwed now. Kimpaz getting a little bit of extra damage in, ranging fireballs at Tongpu. Bodrum has been able to do so much damage with these chains. And this is something we've seen from him in previous seasons. We haven't seen it as much this season just yet. But previously he would do this where he gets on a Drake Lich and then he just goes and like solos the entire enemy team. Just chaining them down. It doesn't work against every team. You know, some teams are better suited for dealing with Drake Liches or dealing with people on mounts. You know, if you've got pole vault kick, if you've got turn undead, if you've got a large race that can bash mounted, I mean things like that. But against Hydra's team, like the Drake Lich is a very large problem for them. And Tongpu dies, which equals a capture for stars. Azula and Bodrum are both low on health. Bodrum, that doesn't necessarily mean a whole lot. Reklah burning cause fats trying to kill Azula, so they're pretty determined to get that kill off. When you're burning 35 mana to do cause fats against a healer, that's a pretty large commitment. Azheri is wimpying now. Kimpaz getting healed up by Bodrum. Kimpaz should still... Well, no, he did burn a fair bit of cones earlier, but he should still have plenty enough mana for chains and the like. I would not expect to see him dropping too many more cones, but he should be able to chain his way across the map pretty reasonably. So Kimpaz picks up the flag and Reklah counter captures. Bodrum chaining basically everybody, including his team. Reklah is in pretty good shape, right at 75% health right now, based on the fact that he just switched over from white to yellow. Bodrum is injured, but again, withstand, and he's got the mount to prevent, roundhouse or anything like that. But now he's got all of stars. Reklah's got all of stars on him, and he's dropping pretty fast. Kiid is doing a lot of damage to him. Azheri trying to return the favor, and I'm not sure. Okay, we get the rescue onto Reklah, gets Kiid off his back a little bit, but he's still got the mages on him, and he can't really do anything about that. Yeah, Reklah's gonna die. I mean, Kiid is wimpying as well, but there we go. Reklah dies. Kimpaz is taking a lot of damage now, but Bodrum is healing him. If Hydra can manage to kill Kimpaz here and keep him from capturing, they might still have a chance. But if Kimpaz makes it in with this flag, I think it's pretty much game over. I just don't think they have much of a chance to come back with 3 scores against stars. Kiid does go down, but Kimpaz is at the 30 red marker. So 20 red now. He's got 3 more rooms to go. Bodrum and Kimpaz regroup. Kimpaz is very, very close now. Tongpu is up. If he can pick up the flag, they can stop this, but I don't think Hydra can come back if Kimpaz makes this capture, and Kimpaz is on the goal line right now. That Draco Lich could rescue and send Kimpaz into the flag room. Okay, but he does go down. Kimpaz dies. It's an off toast from Vyrastai, so Vyrastai is likely to die here pretty soon as well. But Hydra has a chance now. Vyrastai probably needs to die. Azheri and Vyrastai need to just stop Bodrum from capping. Oh, the Dracolich was blind. Okay, so that's why they didn't get the rescue to get Kimpaz onto the field. So that was very well done by Hydra. I missed the blind on that, but that explains why Kimpaz didn't manage to get into the flag room. Bodrum is trying to finish off Vyrastai here, and Bodrum can't fight Tongpu, I don't think. So basically, Azula is out though, but Hydra just needs to focus on keeping stars from picking up the flag so that Tongpu can capture. With Azula back on the field now, it's going to be a little bit harder. And it looks like Bodrum is... What is Bodrum doing? He's kind of running around a bit. He's over in the blue flag room, so he might be trying to capture. But Stars are not able to stop the capture, so now we've got a 1-1 score. Even Stevens here, which really puts it in either team's court. Depending on Tongpu picks up the flag again. But I think it is going to come down to the next big fight. Azheri does go down. off toast from Bodrum, but he's wimpy range. Reklah comes out and leads with the Holy Smite onto Bodrum. They drop him, and he is stunned, but he gets away. Not sure if he managed to withstand. Azula picks up the flag. They are going to delay. Hydra trying to chase Bodrum down and finish him off. Without Perrin, they don't have the choke option to kind of just keep him down. But if they can kill him, they might be able to get 2 caps before he comes back up. So, Kiid back out as well. I think Hydra needs to make something happen here before Kimpaz hits the field, though. Vyrastai should be going down pretty soon. And there we go. So I think it's 2v2 or 2v3 at the moment. It's Reklah and Tongpu against Azula, Bodrum, and Kiid. Bodrum is in awful condition, but Withstand as a Necro, and the other 2 are pretty much are both at full health and mana, pretty much. But the chains from Tongpu. And both teams do have the flag. Tongpu carrying for Hydra, Azula carrying for Stars. Bodrum goes down. Okay. Bodrum does die. Kimpaz is out now, though. If he is AMS'd, that's going to be ugly for Tongpu. But Reklah can rescue him across the map, maybe. He's trying. And Tongpu does make it to the flag room, but Azula is still alive with the flag, and there's no way that they can kill Azula in this situation. So basically Tongpu needs to do as much damage as he possibly can, and Reklah needs to just kind of help him do that damage without getting in his way too much. But that's it for him. Tongpu is down, which means Stars do make a second capture. And I expect we'll see Kimpaz pick up the flag now. Reklah steals the Dracolich, which puts him in a decent position against Kiid. But right now it's 3v1, so there's not really a whole lot he can do. Oh, it's Azula that picks up the flag. Interesting. Maybe they feel like, I'm not sure. They might feel like if Kimpaz picks up the flag, Reklah is free to pick up the flag as well, and it'll be a bit of a stalemate. And this way, if Reklah picks up the flag, Kimpaz is free to go over AMS, chain. They just kind of go to town. And that's what Kimpaz is doing. Kimpaz is AMS'd and is just kind of chasing Reklah down with chain. Azheri's on the field though now. That evens things up a little bit. Reklah and Azheri up against Kiid, Kimpaz, and Azula now. And Azheri picks up the flag. Again, they're playing it safe. They don't want to risk, riding the edge there. And Kimpaz is taking a lot of damage, but so is Reklah. He took an unsynced chain there. Is Kimpaz going to go down? Vyrastai back up on the field as well. So I feel like Hydra might be able to take control now. If they can kill Kimpaz before Bodrum gets onto the field. Bodrum gets onto the field and starts healing Kimpaz up, it's going to get ugly. So they need to kill Kimpaz very quickly. They need to kill Azula very quickly. Bodrum is out. And watch, he's going to run out and just start regenerating Kimpaz. If he can find him. He's looking. He wants to know where his buddy is. Holy Smite onto Bodrum. I'm not sure I would have done it quite so soon. I mean, right now I don't think Bodrum's looking to deal damage. I think he's looking to find Kimpaz and heal. So I probably would have held off on that Holy Smite until he actually started dropping damage. And there we go. We got some regenerates coming now. Azula still has the flag. Azheri still with the flag as well. Kimpaz is getting healed up by both Azula and Bodrum, it looks like. And Kimpaz is basically full health now. So I think Hydra had a window of opportunity to finish him off, and it's gone now. It's not like they can't kill him again, but it definitely puts him in a bit more of an awkward position. Tongpu taking advantage of Bodrum having the Draco Lich now. Chaining, chaining, chaining. Lots of people chaining. Bodrum still going to town with the heals. And Kimpaz is just chaining away. He does chain Kiid though. A couple times. Tongpu gets Holy Smited. Again, I'm not sure if that was really necessary just yet, but I feel like these are some awkward Holy Smite timings when people are not actually doing damage. Azula, did she cancel to respell or did she get dispelled? I think she probably canceled to change protection alignment. Well, no, because Hydra's all evil, so I don't know. That was weird. Kimpaz just continuing to go to town with his chains. The amount of health that he got from Azula and Bodrum is just very difficult to put back on him in a full team situation. They got all that damage on him when it was 2 and 3 on 1, not when it was 4 on 4. Kid's still hanging out, not dying, just kind of being a nuisance. Tongpu was blind, but looks like it's cleared up now. Bodrum getting a little self-chaining action going on. Kiid is unhappy with Kimpaz. Probably over the group breaks and chains and things like that. Hydra needs to keep Tongpu alive. If he dies, they no longer have that chain option against Bodrum, and it's going to be very ugly. I mean, but they're not taking advantage of it. So, you know, he's not chaining Bodrum to begin with. Kiid does manage to regroup onto Kimpaz. The Dracolich disarming Azheri. Always fun. And again, the Dracolich disarms Azheri. That's going to be really frustrating when the mob keeps disarming you like that. Alright, we're getting some big damage onto Bodrum. If they can finish him off... No, Bodrum flees, gets out of town. And Kimpaz coming back with the chains. This has like been the entire matches. Kimpaz or Bodrum just chaining Hydra's entire team. And it's really ugly to watch. Azheri drops and he had the flag. That's it. 3-1 for Stars. It is really painful watching all those chains just like non-stop. Hydra's team just has a hard time dealing with that situation, it seems like. At least in this particular lineup. They didn't have a good way to isolate the Stars members like they would if they had Perrin. They didn't, they were lacking the extra melee damage. I don't know. Awkward, but that does lock in, I believe, the top 3 positions. Let's take a look real quick. Remaining matches are Brute Squad, Gallowglass, and Card Sharks Quicksilver. But we look at the standings after tonight. Sharks are 10-10. They're going to be 11. Or is that right? No. That can't be right. That would be 21 matches. Okay, that's already been adjusted. Alright, so at the end of the season, since Hydra has no remaining matches, they are 10-10. Sharks have 1 remaining match against Quicksilver, so they're going to move up from 9-10 to 10-10. Wins and losses will be tied. The first tiebreak will be the wins and losses in Hydra matches versus Card Sharks. So if we look at that, first was Card Sharks 3-0 Hydra. Then we have Hydra 3-2 Card Sharks, so that's 1-2, or 1-1 rather. Then we have Card Sharks 3-2 Hydra. and then Hydra 3-2 Card Sharks. So every match has been 3-2 between them. With it, the score is 2-2, so that's tied. Then it goes to heads up, points for and against. And since every match was a 3-2 except for the DQ, that puts, or no, there was no DQ. I'm sorry, the DQ was against Galaglass. Except for the first match, Card Sharks were 3-0. So Card Sharks win the tiebreak and are moving on to the playoffs to face Brutes. So that's your top three. Arcane Stars number 1, Althania Brute Squad number 2, New Thalos Hydra, I'm sorry, Caracas Card Sharks number 3. So now I guess there still will be a match on Tuesday. Brutes and Galaglass, Card Sharks and Quicksilver. Galaglass Brute Squad could be an interesting match to watch. Could not be. I don't know. It's going to depend. But for all intents and purposes, the regular season is now effectively over. And it's going to come down to the playoffs in March. Should be a good watch, though. So make sure you tune in for those. I'm going to jump off now. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good night.